Before we get into recommendations, I'm going to actually very quickly recommend a movie, Top Gun Maverick. I saw that this week.
+30 years of service. Combat medals, citations. Only man to shoot down 3 enemy planes in the last 40 years. Yet you can't get a promotion, you won't retire. Despite your best efforts, you refuse to die. You should be at least a 2-star admiral by now. Yet here you are. Captain. Why is that?
It's one of life's mysteries, sir.
The end is inevitable, Maverick. Your kind is headed for extinction.
Maybe so, sir. But not today.
That's one of the reasons why I wasn't able to see Our Father, which is currently streaming on Netflix. Bruce Purkey, you were the one. Were you the one who told me, Greg, whatever you do, don't watch these IFC films or neon-rated films, or don't watch the indies. Just go out and watch Top Gun. Were you the guy who told me to watch Top Gun Maverick, Bruce Purkey? Yes?
Yeah, absolutely. As you were complaining that The Innocence is like 2 hours long and it's a slow burn, I was like, no. Spend 2 hours and 20 minutes watching a Top Gun movie. Absolutely do that.
Top Gun.
Wow.
Oh, then that was...
Not just a Top Gun movie, though. Directed, I knew it was the guy that did Oblivion and Tron Legacy.
And Only the
Brave. I forgot that he
Yes.
also directed Only the Brave, and it's got the same writer as Only the Brave, and he also got Chris McQuarrie co-writing. I was like, I found out about that the other day. I was like, oh God, I really need to see this.
And it stars Miles Teller and Jennifer Connelly, who starred in Only the Brave.
Yes.
So they're the whole... Yeah.
If you haven't seen Only the Brave, please watch it. That movie's awesome. And Greg, or are you allowed to say?
Yes. What?
Does this Top Gun Maverick, does it get even close to where
Top Gun was? I agree.
Here's no, Only the fuck Top Gun. Does it get close to Only the Brave? That's
no. Top Gun Maverick. This is the embargo for Top Gun Maverick is 6 p.m. on Thursday. We are recording this on a Wednesday evening at 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to release our podcast. Top Gun Maverick for me is a 5-star banger because it hits on all entertainment levels, but it's not just empty calories entertainment. It's directed, like you said, by the aforementioned Joseph Kosinski. And you mentioned his film. Quality filmmaker, and he puts that quality into this grand scale entertainment. There's the training part, which obviously, I'm sure if you've seen Top Gun, that's a hefty part of the narrative. Yes, that training is a hefty part of Top Gun Maverick. You're going to get that. If you want some of the callbacks, like, of course, everyone knows that Ice, played by Val Kilmer, is making an appearance in this movie. That's not a spoiler. We all know he's going to be in Top Gun Maverick. He has a very wonderful sequence and very touching sequence with Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, by the way, who previously, we mentioned Oblivion, who previously worked with Joseph Kosinski in oblivion. So one of the great things about Top Gun Maverick, there's a level of continuum with this. It's just that it doesn't seem like a director for hire decided to see if he can do as good of a job as Tony Scott did with Top Gun. No, this is an excellent movie all around. Bruce Perky is wondering, what the heck? This is one of these movies where I never go to theaters. I actually went out in the Los Angeles traffic, and I apologize for complaining about the slow burn of the innocents. Ultimately, I spent several hours out in the public, frigging the public instead of the confines of my own room. I should not be complaining about watching long movies because when I have to face the LA traffic. With all that being said, it was worth the time watching Top Gun Maverick. I'm not going to give any spoilers away. We know that Jennifer Connelly's in it. We know she's probably going to be Tom Cruise's love interest. Miles Teller plays Goose's son. That's not a spoiler. Obviously, Goose's son, Rooster, is going to have some kind of relationship with Maverick. You know what?
Did
Bruce?
they play Alice in Chains in this movie at all?
No.
Cock was
Bruce-
already taken. They couldn't call him Cock, huh? They had to call him Rooster.
Yes. And you know what? Bruce was actually talking about one of the characters.
I'm going to be Bob. Yes, I'm going to be Bob.
You want to be Bob. There's a character in
I'll
Top
be
Gun
Weave.
Maverick. Yeah, Weave. Yeah, Eric Holmes will be Weave. No, there's a character in this called Bomb, and that moniker is actually discussed about in Top Gun Maverick. I know, Eric Holmes, you're going to be seeing this. Will you be seeing Top Gun Maverick when it hits theaters May 27th, opening weekend, with either your family or your friends or
It's
both?
the 27th on a Friday,
I
because
believe
so. I think we're going whatever the midnight showing on. My friend Chris has like a thing, like points or whatever. He's like, who wants to go see Top Gun Maverick? I'll fucking see him. I think my brother Steve's gonna go. So a bunch of us are gonna go see it, which is I mentioned it to you, but I'll mention it to anyone listening. Usually when I go see a movie in theater, it's like, hey, do you want to watch this indie movie that's playing at midnight and noon? No? Cool. Well, I guess I'll go by myself. And as such, and I'm sure lots of people listening to this can relate, I go to the movie theater a lot by myself. But this will be the first time in a long time that I get to go see a movie with like a bunch of friends, and it's not like a Marvel movie. So actually the last time I did that, I took my niece and nephew to see Dune. But before that,
No. It's
oh
been a while.
geez, I can't even remember.
You-
But this will be a fun time at the movies and a different experience that I'm used to. So I'm excited for it.
Eric Holmes, if you want to actually hear or actually observe Bruce Perky hold a blood-curdling scream in a few seconds, he's going to hold it for a second because he's going to hear what I'm going to say right now. You know what? Top Gun Maverick was so good that by the end of the movie, I was almost chomping onions for some reason. So it got to me.
I believe it.
Almost got to me emotionally. We're going to make Bruce is actually ignoring this review of Top Gun Maverick. He's just looking at a blank screen. He's just ignoring everything. We're going to make, hey, Eric,
I'm gonna be there on opening night when it comes out on Tubi.
Oh, unbelievable. Eric, what do you think? Let's screw. You know what, Eric? Let's screw the merch at findyourfilmpodcast.com. People, you don't have to buy the hoodies. You don't have to buy the t-shirts. You don't have to buy the shopping carts. You don't have to buy the shower curtains. Eric, let's findyourfilmpodcast.com is where you can find our merch. Don't go to that site. Actually, we're launching some kind of crowdsourcing GoFundMe campaign. We're gonna give like a penny campaign. Let's put in at least 1,000 pennies so we can buy an admission ticket for Bruce Perky opening weekend of Top Gun Maverick. What say you, Eric Holmes?
I want to get a picture of Bruce, like arms crossed, sitting in a chair at the theater, just like wearing Top Gun gear, just like looking like just completely angry, and then have a logo at the bottom that says like "Bottom Gun" or something.
No, maybe I'll just force myself to go, so I have to have an actual informed opinion as opposed to being just a grumpy old man.
No, I'm not gonna. Well, Eric, we're not gonna. Eric and I'm gonna speak for Eric. I don't think we're gonna force you to do what you can on your weekend, on your very busy weekend. But if you have time, Bruce Perky, and our fellow wonderful listeners, if you have time for the weekend of May 27th, I highly recommend Top Gun Maverick. I know Eric Holmes will go to the danger zone tonight. I'm betting him a quarter that scary 61st quarter that he is going to give it a 5-star or maybe a 6.9 star banger for Top Gun Maverick. And I even predict another quarter that Bruce Perky will at least give Top Gun Maverick, much to his dismay, chagrin, and nightmarish multiverse world. He might even give it 4 stars. And when that day happens, I am going to sing to the heavens because he has sold out just as much as Greg Srivasti has. Can't wait until that happens.